Hello, I want to talk about the community. Okay, there is something interesting I suggest doing during work. There was a bird that got injured and needed help. The other bird was trying to help the bird that got injured and sitting with the injured bird. How that how's that cool? God creatures is helping one another. Wait, is that what God called us human beings to do? Yes, God created us to be around other people. We are never meant to be isolated. If someone gets hurt, we must be with that person, helping them as they progress their hurt, and help them to get better. Even other God creation are meant to be together as well. We all in the entire planet are meant to be with one another, never meant to be isolated. Here are some Bible scriptures on what I mean. Ephesians 4:11 through 16 NIV. So Christ himself gave the apostles, the prophet, the evangelists, and the pastor and teachers to equip his people for work of service, so that the body of Christ may be built up, until we all reach unity in the faith and in the knowledge of the Son of God, and become mature, attaining to the whole measure of fullness of Christ. Then we will no longer be an infant, tossed back and forth by the waves, blown there, here and there by every wind of the thinking, and by the cunning and accident of the people in the division journey. Instead, being the truth and love, we will grow to become in every respect of the mature body of Him who is the head, that is Christ. From Him, the whole body, joined and held together by supporting alignment, grow and build up itself up in love at each part does it work. Psalm 133:1. Yes, again, NIV. How good and pleasant it is when God people live together united. Exodus 4:9. Two are better than one, because they have good return for the labor. See, there are so many lot of Bible scriptures that talk about being together. Check it out. Being together is stronger than alone, because if someone's having doubt about something, then the other person encourages them. But if it's one itself, then what's that person get encouraged if that person is isolated? It's likely that they will develop depression if they have doubt and no one is around them to get encouraged.